Hi everyone, it's Sarah here with your April 2016 love readings. Just wanted to start the videos by saying I'm really sorry about not getting around to the March videos. Just had a really busy month. My daughter was poorly, I work full time, and I've got 2 kids, so doing the videos is sometimes a lot of extra work that takes a lot of energy, and last month I just didn't have the time or the energy, so I'm really sorry about that. I know how people rely on them and how annoying it is when they're not out, so I'm really sorry about that. But thank you to everybody for all your lovely comments and emails asking me if I was okay and where I was. I know that there's a lot of readers on YouTube, so the fact that you were so bothered about the fact that mine went out is really flattering and lovely, so thank you so much for that. Also, if you are interested, I'd stopped doing private readings last month for a lot of the month because I was so busy, so I've started doing those again now. So if you want a private reading, they are £35 for 45 minutes and £50 for an hour. So we cover whatever you want to cover in that time. So if you want a private reading, then please get in touch via my email. It's orchidterror16@gmail.com. And also please watch your moon sign, rising sign. If your sun sign doesn't resonate with you, a lot of the time my rising sign is a lot more accurate than my sun sign. It all depends. So just check them all out and see which is the most accurate for you for the month. Okay, so I'll get on with your April readings now. So again, thank you for all your support, and sorry about getting the videos out late, and please like, share and subscribe if you like the videos. Thank you, bye. Hi Gemini, I'm just going to get straight on with your reading. Just to let you know, I'm using the Greek mythology, a new deck, the Greek mythology deck. It's the same meanings as all the Rider-Waite, but it's just the imagery is in the artwork. It's just really beautiful, really nice. So it's still the same meanings, but the ones I've done before, it's been a bit glary on the camera, so just bear with me. I'm sorry about that, but I'll try and get you to see them as well as you can. Okay, let's get started. Okay, right, let's just see. Just have a little look at this for a second. Okay, so what you've got at the centre of your reading is the Five of Swords. It's still a bit glary. 5 of Swords reversed. So what the 5 of Swords means, it's better reversed than it is upright. It means that you're coming to the end of a period of instability, arguing. It's a time where what you've got, I'm just going to jump about actually, what you've got in your recent past position is the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is about the culmination, the ending of something happening whereby you have been stabbed in the back, or you have stabbed somebody in the back, or there has been some sort of the culmination, the darkest part of the dawn, days before the dawn. The worst is behind you. So the Ten of Swords in your recent past is great. It's the best place to have it because it's not a great card, but because it's in your past, and then in your position of view, you've got the Five of Swords. I think you've come from a period where you've not felt great, you've not felt good, something has happened, be it an ending of a relationship, be it something that's happened in a relationship which has not left you feeling particularly great. But now you're at a point where you're prepared because of that, I think. If you're in a relationship, I think you're now prepared to let those swords out. You're prepared to let that go. I think it's left you feeling like it's cleared the air. Sorry. It's cleared the air. Whatever it is that's happened has cleared the air to the point where now you feel like, right, okay, let's talk about it. Let's kind of move on from it. I'm sick of arguing. I'm sick of fighting. I'm sick of being in the position that we've been in. Let's just try and talk about things, be a bit more open with each other. And a lot of your other cards around are sort of pointing to that as well. What you've got crossing you, well, actually, I'm just going to go below and above first and then go to the crossing because I think it makes more sense. What you've got below you is the Three of Pentacles. Now, this speaks again the same thing. It's about, this is what you've got in your environment, and it's about people talking and collaborating and being more open to hear the other person's point of view. If you can see, it's sort of three people coming and giving their ideas, and the guy on the stage thing is going, yeah, okay, I'll listen to what you've got to say. I'll listen to what you've got to say. And I think whatever this thing is that's happened, that's hurt you, even if it's not somebody in your relationship that's hurt you, it might have been something to do with your job, it might have left you feeling a little bit insecure, you know, and you might think, oh, well, actually, you're not so bad, you know, this other thing was worse, and this is not so bad. So I'm prepared to hear you out, I'm prepared to listen to what you've got to say, let's talk about it. What you've got above you is the Four of Wands reversed. So I think there is some instability in your home life. There is some feeling of, it might not necessarily be to do with your relationship. You know, it might be something to do with your house. You might be having renovations on your house. You might be having work done. There might be chaos, confusion in your house. Can also be, it's quite a specific thing, but it can also be about a wedding going badly. So you might have something might have happened at a wedding. That is quite specific. So it's only going to be for a few people, that, but it's generally something to do with your home and your stability. Your stability is not quite there. You may be feeling a little bit bored, a little bit like, you know, throughout, what month is it? Throughout April, might have been that for the first 3 months of the year, you've been going out a lot, you've been having a great time together, you know, if you're single, you've been having a great time, or there's been a big event, and now you're feeling a little bit anticlimactic, a bit like there's nothing really going on, there's nothing really happening, plans are going wrong a little bit, or there's something happening in your house that you're having to maybe save for, or it's just sort of stifling your social life a little bit. That's kind of how I'm feeling. In terms of this sort of, you know, but I think you are kind of, in terms of arguing, in terms of, this card can also be about imbalance in relationships, in terms of like there being one partner who's a bit more submissive and one who's a bit more dominating, you know, somebody who can be a bit manipulative, sort of put their opinions across, and you have to listen to their opinions whether you like it or not. And you know, it can be a bit emotionally abusive when you get the Five of Swords. So I think what it's saying is you've come to a point where you both of you within the relationship are a bit more prepared to talk to each other. And what you've got crossing you for good or bad is the Strength card. Now that is about the way that that's going to come about, the way that you're going to get that communication going, the way you're going to be sort of need to approach it is from a soft point of view. It's from you're going to have to start with compassion. I mean, this card, it's not quite as obvious as it is in the other card. In the Rider-Waite deck, she's just sort of getting the line to go along with her very, very gently, and she's doing it not through force. I mean, in this one, it is a little bit through force. It might be that you have to get your partner's neck and wring it to get it. That might be that. You might have done that already. No, I'm joking, obviously. But you just need to tame the beast, you know. And with you, this is often about you. It's often about what you're feeling within yourself. So it could be that you're feeling a bit apathetic. You just haven't got it within you to argue anymore. You haven't got it. You know, you're finding the strength not by arguing, but by standing back from the arguing, by thinking, I don't want to argue about this. I don't want to get involved in arguments. What you've got in the future, immediate future, is a great card. It's the Nine of Cups, which is the Wish card, and it's come up came up reversed for Libra. It came up last time for Aquarius, the last reading that I did. So it's obviously a common theme. I'm just really shuffling these cards, and none of your other cards came up in any. Oh yeah, the Ten of Swords did. Oh, the Night one. But this one, it was in exactly the same position. So if you've got any Aquarius in your chart, it might be worth checking out Aquarius as well. But this is saying that whatever it is that you're wishing for, if it is that you're wishing for an easy life, if you do want to sort of, something has happened that's bad and you want to sort of get through it with your partner, then, you know, your wishes are going to come true. Whatever it is that you're looking for, it is going to come true. If you're single, I think you're probably single a lot of you are single and are coming from quite a bad time, whether that's because you've just split up with somebody else or whether you've just had quite a bad time at work or there's been quite a bad time. So I think you're just in a position where you just not really got the motivation, and a lot of the other cards are sort of saying that as well. I don't think there's a lot of motivation to go out and find somebody. You do have somebody, a Knight of Wands, which could be potentially coming in. The feeling that I'm getting if you're single is that you just you want it to be the right person. You want it to be somebody which you can have a collaborative relationship with, which you're not going to feel like one is more dominant than the other. You want something that is equal, and you've got the strength and the willpower throughout April that if somebody does come along, and this Knight of Wands that is in the environment could potentially be coming in. It's an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. But I think this is the sort of person that you absolutely don't want in your life at the moment. You know, I mean, they will come in, they will charm the pants off you. They are like, they will light up a room. They're funny, they're sexy, they're everything that you want. But they're pretty sort of flaky. They'll be out quicker than they came in. And I think at the moment that's not good for you. So just watch out for this. Watch out for this person coming in. But just be wary if you're single. If you are in a relationship, this could point to you or somebody around you, or your partner could be this a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's about quick forward movement. It's about having, something is going to come in quickly. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on that because that's the only one that is a bit of an anomaly in the rest of the reading. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers on that. What you've got in how other people see you is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about getting away with something. It's about feeling like you've got away with something. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, if it was down to you, then it's either that your partner is suspicious and is suspecting that something has happened and therefore is questioning you. I can feel a lot of questioning coming through. They think that you're hiding something. And that's maybe the impression that you're giving off. And I think that's the impression that you're giving off because you've just laid down your swords. You've just said, I'm not arguing anymore about this. I'm not going down this road. I've had enough. I'm bored of it. Because I think in your relationship up to this point, it has been a bit more sort of combative. And this sort of, because there has been this ending of this overthinking things, being quite aggressive or whatever this situation was, because you've laid down these swords. I think your partner is feeling that and feeling that something has happened. In your hopes and fears, you've got the King of Pentacles reversed. So what this is, I think, and also in your outcome, you've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I think you're worrying about money. I think in April, money is going to be a bit of an issue. It's one of two things. It's either a person, so it could be a partner, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. If that's the case, then you are worrying, obviously, that your partner is, things are going to go wrong with your partner, or that they're going to be out of sorts, not themselves, quite your partner could be quite greedy or quite miserly, either or they might overspend a lot, or and I'm getting the feeling that April is going to be a month where you're going to be watching your money, and it could be because you either moving house or getting some work done on your house. Could be because work isn't coming in as I'm getting the feeling that work isn't going to be coming in as regularly in April as it has been. So I think you're worrying about money. You're worrying that you are not going to be able to. And maybe that's why, you're not going out as much. Your social life isn't as great. You are feeling like you're having to sort of stay in, and it's not sitting well with you. It's kind of, you want to go out and enjoy yourself. And that this could be you, this could be how you're feeling. You could have this energy to want to go out and do things, but the money situation could potentially not be great, because in your outcome you've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Can you see that? Seven of Pentacles reversed, like that way up, and the Three of Swords reversed. So what this is saying to me is that even though the Three of Swords is an end to heartbreak, it's the start of healing. It's the start of healing yourself. Which, you know, these two go hand in hand. You know, it's the end of a cycle, and once the end of that cycle of hurt and heartbreak is over, then the healing begins, and you can start to get over that heartbreak. So those two go hand in hand. In terms of the Pentacles, you know, it could be that your partner was a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, or have that in their chart. This is points to somebody who is quite lazy, somebody quite lacking in motivation. I think you, in terms of work, I think it is going to affect your relationship, because I think that you either can't get the work that you need, or you can't get the motivation to get the work that you need, to get the money that you need. But one thing that is good is that you're worrying that it's going to be a King of Pentacles, you know, a total breakdown of, you know, a king, but actually in reality it turns out to just be a knight. So obviously kings are more developed than knights, so it's not as bad as you think it's going to be, the money situation. But there is going to be more going out than is coming in, definitely in April, and that could cause some friction. But what you need to do, you need to remember that you've got the collaboration. So if you have got a partner, you know, you need to sort of talk about it. You need to not argue about it. You need to try and have the strength to work together to get over whatever it is that's causing this money situation to happen. I'm just going to pull some clarifying cards on these. I just want to look at this Knight of Wands. Whoa. Whoa. Right, okay. So you've got the Nine of Cups again on this Knight of Wands. So if you're single, this Knight of Wands is going to appear to be everything that you've wished for. He's going to be everything that you've wished for, and you are going to have you've got the Magician, so you're going to have manifested this person into your life. You've got the Nine of Wands though, so it's saying just be a little bit wary, just be a little bit defensive, just don't give everything, because even though you think that he is going to be great, it could be with this Knight of Pentacles, he could spend a lot of money, I'm getting a feeling that if you are single and you meet this person, that you're going to pay for everything. You're going to end up paying for everything. He's going to be one of these that is just, he just sweeps you off your feet to the point where you just think, oh yeah, I'll buy you that, I'll buy that, I'll pay for this, I'll pay for that. No, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. If you're coupled, if you're with somebody, I think what it's saying is, you need to let your guard down. You need to stop being so defensive, keeping everything tight to you. You need to manifest. You need to get the passion and the desire back for either for your relationship, for the person that you're with, or for this work situation. You know, you need to explain to your partner that if it is them that is spending all the money, if it is them that is spending more than is coming in, you need to show them and talk to them and say, look, this is causing me a lot of stress. This is causing me to feel very burdened, because, you know, and have a conversation with them, collaborate with them, talk to them about it. Don't shut them out, because if you do that, then it won't be great. Let me just check this. I'm just going to see what this Nine of Cups is. Oh, right, okay. So it's saying you've got the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. So what your wishes entail is marriage or some sort of institution, some sort of, could be going back to college, could be, it's some sort of, the Hierophant is about an institution. So what you're wishing for is either to go back to school, either to go, you know, hospital, government, marriage, religion, something along those lines. So you're looking for marriage with, and the Empress is the card of Taurus as well. So it could be this King of Pentacles, it could be a partner. The Empress is really fertile, you know, really beautiful, embodies all the feminine characteristics. And it doesn't have to be a woman, it can be a man as well, embodying those characteristics. And then the Queen of Wands, which is again about passion, drive, desire, about wanting something and manifesting something. The Queen of Wands, she sees what she wants and she goes after it. So, to sum up, actually, let me just do this Knight of Pentacles. Right. Okay, so on this Knight of Pentacles, you got the Emperor, you got the Knight of Swords, and you got the Ten of Wands reversed. So what this is saying to me with this Knight of Pentacles is you need to take control. You need to take control of either, if this is you acting in this way, you need to release whatever burdens it is that is causing you to feel this lack of motivation, this lack of whatever it is, that this laziness. You need to get it under control. You need to release your burdens. And the Knight of Swords is about communication, quick communication coming in. So if there is a problem with money, if there is a problem with work and spending more than you're saving, you need to communicate. That's what we said before about communicating with your partner. You need to communicate, or communicate as in put out CVs, put out, you know, if it could be that you've lost your job. You need to be the magician and the Emperor. The Emperor takes control and manifests. He's a manifester like the magician, and he will. He takes charge of himself and control of himself and moves things along to be what they want to be. And I feel like that's what you need to do. You either need to take control of your partner who is spending all the money, or you need to take control of your situation so that you can, and I think this is what this Four of Wands is that, you know, that there's definitely some issue of stability around money, around the home, but it is all going to be okay. You've got the Nine of Cups. You've got the Nine of Cups in your immediate future, but you just need to manifest it. You need to communicate with each other and externally. You need to get the desire and the drive to make it happen. You need to not wallow and become lazy and complacent, and then things will work out okay. Okay, Gemini, I hope that helped. Please put comment in the comments box and just let me know if it resonated with you. If it didn't, then please watch your moon and rising sign. That might help. And if you like the videos, please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you in May. Take care.